One of the many challenges of Joko Widodo-Jusuf Kalla administration is foreign policy. A major adversity that the government has had to deal with is the kidnapping of Indonesian citizens by Abu Sayyaf militant group based in the Philippines.
In March 2016, two Indonesian vessels, Tunda Brahma 12 and the Anand 12, were hijacked in the waters off Tawi-Tawi in the southern Philippines. Its 10 Indonesian crewmen were taken hostage by the Abu Sayyaf militant group, whom demanded a 15 billion rupiah ransom to have the hostages freed. The case was a true test of the new administration's foreign policy, with efforts to free the hostages becoming a priority for the government and related institutions. In April 2016, 4 more Indonesian hostages were taken off the boats Henry and Krista by the Abu Sayyaf, once again on the Tawi-Tawi waters. On June 20th, 7 crew members of the towing vessel Tunda were taken hostage after their vessel was hijacked in the waters off Suhu. This time, Abu Sayyaf demanded 20 million Malaysian ringgit in exchange for their freedom. On July 9th, 3 Indonesians were kidnapped on the Felda Sahabat waters off Malaysia. At that point, Abu Sayyaf threatened to kill the hostages if their demands were not met. The government established diplomacy by using several routes to free the hostages. Efforts finally bore fruit with the release of several hostages, though some had actually escaped captivity. Vice President Jusuf Kalla has denied claims that the government succumbed to paying the ransom to Abu Sayyaf. Kalla says rescue efforts were conducted through intense government-to-government lobbying and diplomacy.
Saya ingin kata pemerintah tidak pernah melakukan negosiasi uang. Pemerintah tidak pernah. Tapi pengusaha-pengusaha itu mungkin saja. Tapi saya yakinkan adalah 100% pemerintah tidak pernah bernegosiasi, berbicara tentang uang.
The hostage takings have prompted 3 neighboring countries, Malaysia, the Philippines, and Indonesia, to initiate a trilateral agreement to increase coordination and security to curb kidnappings in future. The 3 countries have agreed to hold joint patrols and form a joint information and intelligence sharing agency, though the deal has yet to produce any technical regulations. There are currently 2 hostages who are still being held captive, with the government committed to securing their release. The kidnapping of Indonesian citizens has kept the foreign ministry on its toes. This is a true test of the government's ability to protect its citizens abroad, as well as a test of its diplomacy with neighboring countries.